Okay, it says that it's got audio now, supposedly. Yeah. Okay. What I was saying is I didn't know that the mod had the pups just I didn't know that the pups just came up to you like that. I really needed that. That was really nice. Well, hopefully the crickets are gone now. But yes. Alright, before I get distracted, because I have a tendency to do that a lot, let us collect our stuff for our lovely adventure into the wilderness known as Minecraft. This was sorted, I promise, but I'm currently in a transition period. I dug out pretty much all of this, and then there's a cave down here, which goes on forever, and opens up into this lovely ravine over here, where there's a mine shaft, and like 3 spawners. 2 spider spawners and a zombie spawner. Yeah. There's a lot to do here. And no, I don't need a distraction counter. You will lose count. Please, not again. Not again. This is Dark Lord. For those who don't know, the chat named him. And he can't jump very well. He also has horrendous health and super slow speed, but he's loved for his aesthetic. And then, as I said, this is Spazzle. Spazzle, he didn't learn how to teleport properly in teleport school. So he likes to suffocate just a little bit, but we love him for it. And then the cat who is also coming on our journey wherever they went. This is Firestar. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you should read the Warriors books. I highly recommend it. Until spoilers. Okay, so today my punishments. And don't include this to the distraction counter. I totally didn't get distracted. I've got 3 punishments that I need to do. Yes, they're great. And those punishments are to get a map, which in my case, because I've got atlases, I need to make an atlas. And then I need to collect moss, and I need to get all of the dyes in order sent to me by Eagle with them in order. So like, there's a bunch of flowers around me. No distraction counter, please. No distraction counter. So I found a bunch of flowers, but because there's no orange flowers, I can't just grab the flowers. I have to wait until I find an orange one first. But I think I'm gonna hop skip around and try to make a map. Okay, I'm stressed thinking that. Okay, chill. Don't run away. I had another, my very first horse that I whatchamacall, that I tamed. That's the word. That I tamed. His name is Hoodie Nutty. I know it's a horrible name, but that's the name I gave him, and my skill in Japanese wasn't that great back then. But Firestar gave me a rabbit's foot. Okay. I'm thinking. I'm not getting distracted. I'm thinking. Give me a moment. Give moment. What was I thinking about? I forgot. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. What? Just love the smell of fear. I have truly and entirely forgotten all of what I was thinking about. I do have it here. This would be so much helpful if I just remembered what it was called. Oh, right, Fudunati. I tamed Fudunati, and then twice now he has ran away from me. So, take that as you will. Child? Are you going to show me where Fudunati ran away? Is that what you're doing? Because you're doing a pretty good job something right now. I'm just saying. Get your flame tail over there and hide in the darkness of your pelt patiently by my side before we go running off into the sunset. Okay? Okay. Okay. I'm glad we came to that conclusion that you are staying here. They are somewhere. I found them once. I'll find them again. Alright, well... Let me see if I can't find... the crafting recipe for this. Would you like to see what I'm doing? I feel like it would be fun to know what I was doing, rather than just kind of staring at this page. Let's see. Gallery. Dee-dee-dee. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Description count 2. No. 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 The answer would be no. Crafted with a filled map, a book, and something sticky. Okay, so I need to make a map first. Fine. There. So I need a filled map, a book, and something sticky. The source map determines the atlas's scale. Simply add filled or empty maps. Okay, so it's not like Antique Atlases where you can just make it and then walk around and it automatically fills. I need the map first, and then I can put it into the atlas. That makes sense. I think that's why I chose this one versus Antique Atlases anyways. Because it still has that vanilla feel. So, a map it is! I'm a map. Okay. Exactly. I'm a map. Okay. Paper and compass. I've got plenty of redstone. Iron on my person. But I think... Come here. We ride to the river where the sugarcane is for the paper. Boop. Do you actually know the lyrics of that? I don't remember at all. Spazzle! Chill, bud. We haven't even gotten onto the journey yet, and you're already spazzing out. Which is actually why he's called Spazzle, by the way. I named him because of his tendency to just become one with the wall. That's a great naming sense that I have. No way. I need more. Ugh. Dark Lord. Come forth. That's not. Since my base is like currently in a work in progress kind of progress here, the only way to get in and out of my base is so treacherous because it's not safe. It's not Emmy proof. Oh, by the way, to bring you more up to date, guess how many blocks away from my initial spawn point I am, because this is not my spawn point. I am curious as to what your guess is. I did not just do that. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't. I need more paper, don't I? You didn't see anything. I know my crafting recipes. I do. I do know my crafting recipes. Ow. There goes Spazzle again. Okay. Don't worry, there's even more sugarcane over here somewhere. I think, maybe, possibly. I'm surrounded by a river. Why would there not be more sugarcane? Spazzle? This is just how it is. By the way, horses can swim. Do you know horses can swim? Horses can swim now. I mean, I don't know why they swim in my version. I'm not on the most updated version. I'm on 1.19, but I mean, hey, I'll take it. Yeah. Because I knew that there was an update that they started. That's tall. I feel like I'm not going to come over here, so I'll just uproot this entirely. Hi, Spaz. What's up? Moving on. They would sink like a rock. Actually, they wouldn't necessarily sink, they just... No! They would just kick you off of them. And then they would float, and you'd just kind of be staring at them like you've been betrayed. Also, as answer to the question I posed, this would be about as far away as I am. So you weren't actually that far off. almost suspiciously so. I am very far away from where I want to be. Kind of. You weren't. It's kind of like an ongoing mission of while I'm setting myself up, I'm also trying to prepare. We're pretty close. Okay, map made. One challenge done. Yay. Yay. I feel so official now. Hi, Firestar. Hello, kitten. Hi. Great! You wrestled up some food to give to Spazzle because Spaz. Yay. Alright! I think we're ready to... That's not what I want to hit. We're ready to go on our journey. About time. Go. Let's stand right in the middle of my home. Well, look at that. Yeah! Only 2 distractions! I stayed pretty on point. This thing is small. Okay. Off we go! So the last time I did this, excuse you, sir, I was going this way. And we go into a desert, actually. On our mission to find an orange flower, which by extension is an orange tulip, which further by extension is a flower forest, because that's apparently the only place that they spawn in. And I made it only so far until I perished and died again. This is the village that I got my army of kittens from, although I also got them from a spruce village, which also exists. Was it you? He knew it. He stole the water. He was like, it's my weakness, I hate it. I'm just gonna yoink it out of existence. Ha 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 ha. Look! We're Sugar King! Woo! And then apparently yet another mine shaft, which exists down there somewhere, that I found while I was coming back home. Get back here, dog. Get. See, there's plenty of patches of flowers like these, but no orange tulip. And I'm not allowed to craft them, was the decision. I have to find it naturally, which again leads to only being able to find a forest. Flower forest. You guys are doing such a good job keeping up and teleporting. Ooh, another waystone. Don't mind if I do. I think think I already did it. I already activated it. Yeah, okay. And then... Eagle was right. I just have a death aura. You don't have enough money for teleporting school? Well, I'm sure you cannot rely on Spazzle to give you that information because either Spazzle didn't learn well or the school he went to wasn't that great. So I probably wouldn't recommend going to the teleporting school that Spazzle admitted himself in. It's going to become like a mindless side quest now, just collecting all of the sugar cane so that way I can make more maps and continue my quest. I really want that sugar cane. I will go this way. Guys! It's not a flower forest, but I can pretend and tell myself that it's close, right? Spazzle, the chat is asking you questions. He's got very important questions for you. Where did you go to school? He doesn't want to talk about it. He's got very bad memories. Such bad memories that even Twitch doesn't like his name. He's I'm not quite sure why I'm going up here. I feel like this is the opposite kind of biome that I want, but... Come on, buddy. Oh! Ah, no! Why are you attacking me? Next time I won't go up there, I promise. Spazzle! Oh, my lance. Everyone's dying. My death aura is too strong. How do you heal horses again? I forgot. I feel like Dark Lord has been healing naturally, but I would feel better. Would feel better if he healed better. Sir. Okay. You almost got kicked. Oh no. I have a feeling that it's because I don't know. It's like rude to call someone a spaz. That's the only thing I can think of. So it might not be the best name to give a dog. It's like, hello, sir. I just want to say your name. I didn't realize it was a great big insult in common culture. Do forgive me. Ta-da! I feel like I made an achievement every single time I find these in the wild. More of this. If you're asking why on earth the dirt is purple, I have no answer. I mean, I guess I do have an answer. The answer would be I have a texture pack. And the texture pack makes things interesting sometimes. Okay, fine. We will go. We will go. Yeah, we'll go this way. I feel like we're slowly veering to the right. Why not purple? I mean, it's certainly an interesting color. Grass matters. Oh, what is that? What is this? What is this? Is this the elusive azalea tree that I've only heard about? What are you? Hello? Oh, what? What? Hello? How do you fall all the way over there? Ooh. Emmy, remember you can't breathe. You drowned the very first time. If I dig down, there will be a lush cave. Will there be a lush cave? Do I trust Dark Lord to stay on his own? I don't think I do. Where is Firestar? I think I saw Firestar. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Let's make the horse divot that everyone is so familiar with. Move. Please. Thank you. But that would actually no! Because one of my punishments is actually to find moss. And isn't it the lush cave that you can get moss in? The last stream, everyone who was in my chat kind of agreed on Dark Lord, so yeah, the horse's name is Dark Lord. However, some of my dogs don't have names yet. So if I dig down from here, it'll be a lush cave, or do you think I can just go in there? Can I collect any of you? No. Do I need something impossible. Okay, hold on. I will make the impossible possible. Give me a second. E. Dig down. Dig down! They're saying dig down. I could also just mark down this tree as well. And that would respawn them. Why do you say no? I'm trying to get the azalea tree. We don't want Emmy to die. What? Why would I die? What? Don't say something like that. You know it's going to come true. Oh, digging straight down. I can dig straight down if I want to. Yeah! It'll be cool, obviously. But that's lame. That's lame. Only true Minecrafters dig straight down. Hi, Firestar. Did I do that, sir? Am I doing this to you? You were the one who teleported to me. I advise you to teleport better next time. Go back to school! How do you... Okay. Boop. Oh, I did leave some leaves in there. That's fine. This is pretty. And I'm definitely not being distracted. This is all for a purpose. Yes, for a purpose. I wonder if I can get those crystals now. Maybe? Oh crap. See, I'm smart. I'm smart, super smart. Definitely was thinking about needing air. It's definitely on my list of priorities. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think I just broke a piece of armor on that. Oh, bolts. Okay. Yeah, it was my helmet. Okay, great. Great. Yeah. Honestly, I was half expecting the pup to teleport down there too. Alright, come here, Spazzle. I'm not quite sure there. Sit. I don't want you drowning like me. Okay. Let us get more of this. Boop. Okay. Operation dig straight down. Let's go. That dog's name shall not be broken. He who shall not be named. I don't have a spade. I'm not the best at bucket clutches, so maybe it makes more sense to do that. What is this? Why does it sound different? Rooted dirt? Interesting. It's happening. It covers my eyes, not when it's being illegal. It's tricky straight down. Yes. Ah. Why is it always water? I swear, ever since I drowned that first time, I'm just surrounded by water all the time. I shouldn't have feared to begin with. I should have known that I was going to fall into water. Okay, I swear. Why? That's that you're off. Why do you keep- That's why you don't do that. You can plummet to your death or fall in lava. I'll be fine. Don't you know how long I've been playing this game? Alright, I'm gonna hang out here for a second and go check up on something. You act like I know this game. What? Okay, the world is not burning. Everything is fine. Let us pursue. Am I down far enough for a lush cave? Because it's just a whole lot of water. Can't help but think this is a lot of water. Is this where I say it's actually that? You misspelled. Shall I continue digging under? Can't you? Isn't there a trick where... Okay. I have plenty of wood for a door now. And I'd be able to mine. Well, I left my crafting table up there. I happen to forget that, should have used that mechanic in the movie. Personally, I was disappointed by the movie. They could have... They just went in a direction much different than I think a lot of OG players were expecting it to. I personally found it a little bit lacking. Because it was like, it was too formed in reality, if that makes sense for me. The water is purple because it can be purple. Cave crystal. Yeah, it had its whoops. It had its place, but was not what it could have been. Why do I feel like that just disappeared from off the face of the earth? That's why it was still bright in here. Use the door to dig down past water. Yeah. Could do. No. What could have been Krish? Look! I'm learning. I did that without y'all's help. Where'd it go? Okay, welcome to my humble abode. feel like my pick is going to break soon. I should grab that iron that existed over there. All for a lush cave. What is that? Stay under the tree. Will you get out of my face, please? I do not appreciate it. Hey, is this it? Did I find my first lush cave? Maybe? Maybe? Question mark? Is this it? Whoop. This is why we press shift, guys. There will be cute axolotls. I'm not sure what to do with axolotls though. Is it safe? Put it in a put it in a bucket. That's what you can do. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. I have great self-preservation skills. What is this? Is this it? It's like, it's quiet. It's too quiet. Hello? I'm like, my blinds are you good? Okay. I can take all this stuff. Look! I have succeeded! Not yet. Here we go. Ta-da! Whoop, whoop. Second one down. Only some to go. This. Okay. Everything. Find all these cool things I can decorate with. One random paper. I thought I could do something with the bushes. I think I've got bushes, right? Yeah, it's the azalea bush, right? What are you? Flowering azalea. This thing, right? Which is apparently the flowering azalea, so thank you for making note. Yeah, I thought so. This is the one that you can just go ham with, and I'll just... I think I discarded that one. Whoops. Where have I heard those sounds? It sounds oddly familiar. Maybe because there's a zombie literally right outside the door. But hey. we'll just ignore its existence, because it's not important right now. With the sound of music. Oh, there it is. Beep. Alright, are we good? We Gucci? They add zombies to Minecraft? Not quite sure add is the correct term you should be using there. They've kind of been there since the creation of it. Oh, blueberries! Away from my prey. And then a creeper falls on my head. I don't seem to drop them when they're in the vine form. Interesting. Unfortunate. More glowberries. Do I dare go further? I feel like I'm treading on thin ice here. Bone meal the leaves to get more. Oh, I mean, oh, actually I was about to say I don't have bone meal, but I guess I do, don't I? Technically do. It's beautiful. Ta-da. See, there's something about having whispers in your ears that helps out in situations like this. Where did you go? Life hacks. Yes. I almost feel like I'm fine leaving that one up there. Almost. Because my pickaxe is nearly dead. And I'm definitely gonna have to sort my inventory before we can start looking for flowers again. But hey! 2 out of, 3. No, back to that task thing. What do you mean schizophrenia? Who has schizophrenia and why? Can also bone meal the drip leaves. Noted. Wait, why do I have a stone? Okay. I feel like if I need more, I will bone meal them when I get home. Nope. Oh, there's another azalea bush. I do have whispers in my ears. Sometimes I listen to my whispers, sometimes I do not. Other times, my whispers get mad at me for not listening to them, and I just hear this resounding screech. Oh, that's what you mean. The schizophrenia. No. If I need to write it out for you with meaning you guys, the chat. You guys are my whispers. Haven't you ever heard of people referring to their chat as such? It's the voices in their heads. What chat? Exactly. What chat? There's only this extension of my inner consciousness. Exactly. This is all of you just taking a view inside my head. It's a very tedious balance over here. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I can't wake up. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up. There are so many pretty things. I'm loaded with wet leaves and colorful flowers. Why would I ever want to return? I don't want to return. It's too painful. Reality is too painful. Why would I ever go back to that? Oh wait, what am I doing? Whoop, that is not helpful. I got it. I think I got it. If I didn't, oh well. Oh my lands! Can't you tell I've not done this very often? It's fine. Ta-da! I did it! Hi, buddy. I've come back alive. We have succeeded in quite a lot here. To wake up, you're good at this. I will take that as a compliment. I'm definitely only I'm definitely only on the lower end of skill, but at least I can do something to show for how long I've played this game, right? I can pretend that I'm good at something. Ooh. Let's do that. Whoops. And then I did it. I've got a cheer squad in there. Praise me more. Inflate my non-existent ego. Yes, the whisper. The whisper indeed. Yay! What else can I smelt? I don't need that. Yay! Da, 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 da. I can make another one of these if I really want to. Let's see. Ooh, I can make that. Let's do that. We're doing what? Did a spider say hello? Okay, book. Then could smelt your hair. That would defeat the purpose. My hair doesn't take up inventory space. Also, why would you want to smelt such beautiful hair? Look at me. I mean, I can't be. There, look, it's long and luscious and beautiful. And definitely not covered by a cape. Yeah! I'm 30. Okay, let's return to what I was doing. Actually, let's do this first. This seems like a smart idea. Need to remind myself which direction is home. That way. Actually, it is west, and we're going east. That works. I can follow those directions. Maybe. Potentially. And then the map. Nope, not the map. How do I do this? Oh, and something sticky. Aha. Aha, aha. Okay. I have made a mistake. Oh well. So I ended up with more things in my inventory that I do not need. I think we need to go home. I'm proud on how task I'm being. Yeah! I have barely been distracted at all. Yeah, definitely have totally stayed on track this entire time. But in comparison to the past, I've definitely done much better. So thank you. The praise is appreciated. What is that? Okay. Moving on. Alright, I think I will sacrifice this, pick up the bed, and we will head out. What have you done with our distracted Emmy? I mean, There's gotta be some character development, right? Come, let us return home. If I stayed distracted all the time, then that would just be one-sided harassment because you're constantly saying distraction counter 1, distraction counter 2. Yes, if you're leaving, Jess, farewell. Or if you're saying goodbye to the thing that just decided to go poof, farewell to that thing as well. It decided it no longer wanted to stay in the same presence of me staring at it to death. Eagle was right. I have a death aura. In this planet, in this world. Whee! So we romp through the purple grass once more. We weren't able to find the dyes, but we were able to find everything else. I will count that as a win. Yeah, the thing in the water. It looked like some kind of eel? Some aquatic creature. It no longer wanted to exist. It was shy. It died of embarrassment. I'm gonna grab that sugar cane I mentioned. Mark my words if you thought I forgot about it! He wanted to like his bread. We're too. No! No! There won't be any need to check up on whether or not I pass or I get distracted or not. Okay, it's unnecessary. Not necessary. I thought you probably meant lick. Some No. Weren't we just celebrating about how I stay on track? And I'm definitely not getting distracted and forgetting to head home right now because I'm not distracted right now. I'm definitely looking for orange tulips. And not being distracted. At all. Perish the thought. Perish it. I'll be entirely honest, I don't know what agar is. I know what agar is. Oh, look at all of these cows. Okay, fine. I don't know why I'm carrying around those doors anymore. I don't know what they are. I'm being entirely honest with you. I don't know what a lot of things are, and the people in my circle are perfectly fine with keeping me that way because I don't find it necessary to know stuff. It's like I know enough to be concerned and to keep myself safe, but some things I just don't know. Fine. We've got the parent and we've got the child. We rallied. You know, we left Spazzle behind, didn't we? We definitely probably forgot Spazzle. Oh look, it's the thing again. That is a big fish. Yes, I agree. It is an alligator eel thing. Should we go back for Spazzle? Or shall I just round him up? round him up when I go back on my journey. Look, it's more horses! This is cool. You'll figure it out. Yeah, he's probably a wee bit tired. You know, constantly messing up his teleporting, burying his head in the literal ground. He's probably a little bit tired. Poor thing. I will have plenty of food for him by the time he comes back, though. And leave the parent. Look! It's a Who You Naughty wannabe! The only thing is that I named Who You Naughty when he was white, and then he decided to change his texture, and he's now like a creamy orange. So his name is supposed to mean like the start of winter, but you still don't look at it. Who You Naughty was like pure white. Look, though, it's another Dark Lord. Don't worry. I definitely wasn't thinking about changing him out for a second at all. Not at all. What are those? Those are badgers. Think. So, as you can see, I am super composed and did not startle at all. The badgers hurt us. They're not very friendly. Look, even more horses. Hello. It's a family of donkeys. We're getting chased, kids. Who am I naughty for? Not quite sure what you mean by naughty. Oh, hello, kitten. Pokemon battle? Or some... I don't do Pokemon. Yep, I said it. I know about Pokemon because my brother and his friend did Pokemon. I never did Pokemon. The closest thing I got to Pokemon was playing the Pixelmon mod when it came out. And then I guess after that, Pokemon Go was the closest thing I did. All of these flowers are taunting me at this point. I want one of them just randomly for no reason just spawn an orange tulip so I don't have to worry about it anymore. The longer I see these flowers and it's not an orange tulip, I'm going crazy. Look! More horses! That's a good thing. Oh, this one's large enough to... Large enough of a village to have an iron golem. It's another kitten. I think Pokemon is it's just one of those things where you like easily relatable. Because everyone, or many people... No! No more distractions. No. No. Definitely no. Yes. But Pokemon is like a bunch of animals, and you get to play with them, and lots of people like animals, so it's relatable in that way. And then the like puzzle of being tactical. I'm not sure why I went all the way around the house, because I knew I had to break into this anyways. Anyways, that's my thought and take on it anyways. So I can see how it's easily famous. Yeah. Depends on if you're able of like thinking of it in a different way, I guess. Or like instead of making them perish, they're truly just fainting, I guess. You, sir, just escaped the pen. You yell in their ears until they die. Yeah. Yeah. You kind of have to like have a certain sense of numbness first when playing Pokemon. When was the last time Firestar was with us? Technically, Firestar needs a name as well. Because, I just named Firestar because Firestar's Firestar. So, like, their health points are put all the way down to 0, and then you heal them. And then you force them to fight again. Hello! How nice of you to finally rejoin the party. Let's go. So, on one hand, you can say that you killed your lovable animal. On the other hand, you can just say that what a lot of people and people who have mimicked Pokemon is you've just said that they've fainted or passed out, or they have expired their current ability to press on with the fight. I think if I continue in this direction, I'm just going to continue. I'm gonna get lost and I'm not gonna be able to find my way home anymore. Nope. Look, deer. I forgot you can't jump up there. If I could jump up on the trees, I'd just walk on the trees. It looks like a desert. Literally every flower under the sun. Literally every flower under the sun and no orange tulip. I am certainly traveling the world, though, so been successful in that part. Let's get out of the water from the parasitic creatures. Firestar. Hello. Okay. We should start heading to the right. I know. It's a jungle! I think. Definitely not what I need, but it's something new. Hole. Just casually became a mountain. What is that plant? This is probably the smallest jungle I have seen. Yeah, it's a small jungle. It's just like itty bitty tiny jungle, big giant mountain. Oh, I can get some cocoa beans, I guess. You are some colorful creatures. Interesting. This is all very intriguing. Should we get some cocoa beans? Just I'm probably not gonna come here again. If I ever need some jungle wood, I'll at least have it on my person. Hello, Darkwood. I will need to play with my inventory though. Goodness me. The temptation to just chuck out the red dye, knowing that I can easily get red dye again. What do again? The cocoa beans? You can just make chocolate cookies. You can make cookies out of them. I don't think they're... You actually used to be able to tame ocelots with cookies. No, it was parrots. It was parrots that you could tame with cookies. But then it was discovered that it's actually poisonous to them, and so I was like, "Nyeh, you feed them with seeds instead." Maybe it wasn't parrots, but one of some animal was that way. I just need a single sapling, and then I will be happy. I'm gonna break down the other one. Partially because it gives me more chances. Secondly, because, well, maybe I can break this axe. Yep, there we go. Okay. Ta-da. Then, here's a sapling. Okay. I really regret making that book. I don't need Gene Rock. I will make a new one. Dark Lord, please do not venture further. I do still need your services. Minecraft parrot's life rate's going down. I got another foot! Not necessary, but thank you. Boop. We ride. Got jungle, nope. Jungle. And jungle wood. Yay. We got all we needed from here. Ooh, more. Never mind. Fine. 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 I don't even have shears to grab them though. Is a thing. I can get this though, I think. Yes. Once more, I have no space in my inventory. I'll make another one of those. Hello? Oh. picked up the rotten flesh instead. Alright, well I grabbed dripstone. Can't I make more dripstone somehow? You like let them grow naturally or something? I have no idea. More badgers that I do not feel like taking on. Okay, it's a boar, that's why. Things just die around me! I've got an aura, I really do. If only an orange tulip could make itself known, I would be so happy. Would anyone happen to know where I might fancy a flower forest? Isn't this acacia? No! I don't have room. What else can I get rid of? There's no such thing as orange. It doesn't exist. It's nowhere. I will never find it. It's the end of the world. I've been living a dream this entire time. No! Not the wake up again. Now what do I sacrifice? Small drip leaf, big drip leaf. Hey, Eagle, welcome. I did it. I found moss. And I also made a map. And I'm currently trying to mosey my way. Yeah, I'm currently trying to mosey my way home so I can leave for my engagement, but also at the same time trying to look for orange flowers. It's not going very well. I'm still getting bunches of patches of other flowers and getting a bunch of other stuff. Oh look, squirrels. A bear! Okay. And fire. Just a normal day in Region Core. Just a bunch of stuff going wrong. It's December. What do you mean it's December? Meow. 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 I might need to consider the possibility of having gotten myself spun around a bit. I think I overshot it. Overshot my home. More badgers. Just what I wanted to see. No, don't tell me that. Me and my pride, my ability to trace myself around. I am the map. What are you talking about? I am the map. Me. Definitely me. Don't need anything else. Who needs map when you have pride? Exactly. Jesse gets it. Oh look, it's the Enderman that stole the water from that one pond. I know what you did. We all saw it. Except for Eagle, but... More horses! I'll see you later in the VOD. You will, exactly. That's definitely and entirely what these things are for. This is what Fuyunari looks like now. It's not Fuyunari, but it's what Fuyunari looks like now. I think actually my home is right here. Heh! Did you doubt me? Pride strikes again. Hello, papas. I'm so glad that's a thing. This makes me so happy. Hi, hello. Ta-da. Okay. Well, I know Eagle just got here, but I do have my prior engagement, and now that I'm safe home. I do. See? Boop. It's mapped. However, I have a different map mod that it's like you put them in a book and you've got collective maps in one book rather than the... I see you, Dark Lord. I see you running away. Instead of it's like, yeah. What do you mean you lost all of your respect for me? I did it! I did the thing! I need a cartog... No, I need a slime ball in order to... I need a slime ball or some honey. Ooh, wait, I can get some honey because of the bees. Okay, well, technically I only have one objective completed because I got the moss, and then I can get some honey really quickly from over there in the forest. And then I will have completed the making of an atlas. That will be 2 objectives done. However, the first and initial challenge of getting a all of the dyes, that one is still very much stagnated and is at a stalemate. So I will drop all this off and see you next week for the continuation of make sure Dark Lord doesn't get himself lost. And then we also have to pick up Spazzle, who we left way over here. So, goodbye! I will see you next time.